Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Deb Anthony has finally decided to apologize to Nicki Minaj, and we're going to be talking about Cousin Sloth and Akademiks. Why is Akademiks coming for Cousin Sloth like that? And Bongo too has decided to get some help for her Europe tour, okay? Because I guess she could not do it by herself. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. I trust your Sunday is actually going great as well. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Deb Anthony, Nicki Minaj's manager, okay? I don't know if she's still manager or if she's just part of the team at the moment. She used to be a manager back in the day, okay? But anyway, the last time that we spoke about this woman on this channel, we were talking about how she went on an interview and misrepresented the truth, okay? About the reconciliation or the supposed reconciliation that she was trying to have between Nicki Minaj as well as, Lil Kim. She went on there and spoke about her reaching out to Lil Kim to reconcile with Nicki Minaj, and Lil Kim declining that without actually telling us that, well, it was her idea and it was not Nicki Minaj's idea, okay? Because that then gave people, narratives to run around, basically making it seem like Nicki Minaj wants to apologize to Lil Kim and Lil Kim is no longer interested in having a relationship. And Nicki was not having it, so of course she checked the behind out of Deb on Twitter. Okay, and was out there telling her to straight up stop using her for promo, stop using her for clout, and stuff like that. So now it was clear, to the people that something was definitely happening between the two of them. And some people really were going under Deb's page, checking the behind out of it. A lot of Barbz were not pleased by this action. And Deb then followed up, you guys, with some quotes and things like that. And people really were saying that why is Deb acting like the victim in this entire situation? It also did not sit well with the people. But it seems like after reflecting, Deb has decided to come out here and apologize to Nicki Minaj. Now, this is what she had to say on her Instagram. You do know that Nicki Minaj last night had a show in Dublin, okay? So she said, a quarter of the crowd. Hard work pays off. I love you so much, and I'm always proud. I don't know, I guess it was typing errors that were happening there. And she said, I love you so much. I'm always proud at every show, amongst other things. I will admit, I'm gonna let you grow you, but you will always be my baby. I'm always here, good, bad, and indifference. Sorry, people, at Nicki Minaj, hashtag for life, hashtag have you on it, okay? So it seems like, well, Deb is out there apologizing to the people and to Nicki Minaj, and the people means the Barbz, because that's one thing about the Barbz, they don't care who you are. And they don't wait for Nicki Minaj to tell them to say, oh, I'm having issues with this person. If they do so much as to smell that you're being messy around her, the Barbz will come for you. Okay, so those are the people that Deb was apologizing to. And that's what's very hilarious about the Barbz is I know for a fact that the day that Lil Wayne comes out and disrespects Nicki Minaj and, does some sabotaging stuff to Nicki Minaj, the Barbz will be on his neck. Left, right, and center. They do not care who you are. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, how you feel about Deb finally apologizing. I know that a lot of you were like, I still give her the side eye. The last time that we spoke about her, you guys were like, well, you don't feel real vibes from her. So yeah, how do you feel now that she has apologized? Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about Bongo 2. Now, it seems, still speaking about Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry, you guys, I've got to talk about the Island show, okay? So like I told you, she was out performing an Island yesterday, and when I tell you the crowd was lit, I'm not joking. Okay, it seems like Ireland was really doubling down. Okay, they came through, they showed up and they showed out. Okay, and one of my friends actually attended the show and they said they had an amazing time. They said that like the vibe there is just different. They were like, you know what, Gig City is just a different vibe. It's like you almost forget anything about your own problems. And she was like, we had a time. So I love to hear things like that. All right. The next thing that we are going to talk about, it seems like Bongo 2 has finally decided to get help for her European leg of her tour, okay? Because she's out there getting somebody. I don't know at this point if this person is actually going to be opening for Bongo 2 or if it's the other way around, okay? I guess she has realized and accepted finally that ain't nobody coming out to see Otis, especially in Europe, okay? Now, it is being announced and Miss Banks has confirmed that she is going to be joining Bongo 2, for her European shows. Now, this is what Miss Banks had to say. She said, I will be joining the hot girl coach on her EU or UK dates. Hotties and bankers, get ready, okay? Now, we do know that nobody was coming to see Otis in EU, okay, in the EU and in the UK. So I'm like, is it like a joint tour? Because you do know how the American leg, ended up looking like. It ended up looking like it's a joint tour between her and Glow because they were all commanding the same level of attention, the same level of influence they had on that show. So in this particular show, I don't know if Miss Banks is supposed to be the opening act or if Miss Banks is actually the main act and she's the the side act or the opening act. Okay, yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Personally, I'm just ready. I'm just happy that she has accepted exactly what it is, that she is not that international star at this point. She's not at that level to be able to sell out, shows in foreign countries like that. Of course, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 hotties in every continent. I mean, but at this point I feel like a court case with Tory Lanez is more popular than her music. Okay. um yeah, so let me know, you guys, allow them to do their things. Okay, Barbz, you don't have to be in Miss Banks comment section and saying all these things. Allow them to have their little moment. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about the Transformer. Now, at this point, it is unclear on whether the Transformer is still hiding a pregnancy or whether she has decided to let us know that, well, she is actually, with child because, she was spotted recently in recent pictures and a baby bump was really showing. And my only concern is that what is she now going to use as an album rollout if she shows a pregnancy right now? Because we do know that obviously that's one of the things that would have given a little bit of shock value for her album. So now that she's out there debuting the pregnancy before the album rollout, what's going to be her rollout about? Because there's nobody to pick any beef with anymore. Nicki Minaj is paying a dust. Unless if she continues beefing with the bloggers, because she went from beefing with a star like Nicki Minaj, beefing with writers like Bia. Now she's beefing with Milagro. Okay, she's beefing with bloggers at this point. So I don't know how much beefing with bloggers is going to be impactful as a rollout. Who is she going to beef with next? Because if it's beefing with the husband, well, that's done for. Like, we're over it. At this point, we are over it. Unless they actually release maybe an S-step, then maybe we can start talking about that. But like anything else about the husband cheating and things like that, we are over it. Speaking about that, it seems like her fans were not happy with the husband because the husband, posted something like, well, he controls the wife and things like that. And, her fans were in the husband's comment section checking him, okay? Apparently, the husband was quoting his own lyrics, but still the Transformers fans were not having it. Speaking about the Transformer, you guys, I forgot to tell you, it seems like it's a war zone. Bongo 2 versus the Transformer fans. It seems like they were going back and forth after, of course, the massive flopping of Bongo 2's project. Okay, some of Bongo 2 fans felt like, well, the Transformers fans were not there for their favorite. They were not also supporting Bongo 2's project, and they were like, we're not going to help you stream your favorites music. We're not going to help, your favorites album. You didn't help us. Where is Buddy Gang and all this? It was chaos, you guys. They were going at each other, insulting each other, in the comment section. And I was like, yo, it's actually really crazy in the streets, okay? So how do you feel about these two fan bases going at each other? Do you think that Bongo 2 fans, were justified to come for Buddy Gang because they felt like, well, Buddy Gang was not supportive? Now, personally, I feel like they should just let, Buddy Gang alone. They've got a lot to deal with. It's not easy defending your favorite when they're out there beefing with, bloggers. Because one thing about people like Milagro and, the likes and the bloggers like that, they will read you down. And it's a hard time coming for somebody who also does not give an F like Milagros. So they have a lot on their hands. So I feel like Bongo 2 fans should exercise a little bit of grace. Should give them a little bit. A little bit of grace. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, you guys. And the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, that's Demix, okay? Akademiks was out there coming for Cousin Sloth, okay? Coming in heavy for the girl, coming in heavy for Bongo 2. Now, with Akademiks and Bongo 2, I know that they have a beef. I don't know. Akademiks does not like Bongo 2. But Cousin Sloth, I didn't see that coming, okay? And so this all came from a picture that Bongo 2 and Glorilla took with Michael Rubin, okay? Now, for some reason, that got Akademiks salty. I'm just like, do you want the man for yourself, Akademiks? What is the problem? This man said, Cousin Sloth to him, Cousin Sloth still looks like a little boy. That's what Akademiks said. And I was like, the audacity. But anyway, before I say my 2 sentences about this entire situation, let me just insert what the man had to say about the girl.
Definitely swear she bad, yo. Yo, Glorilla, I hate to break it to you. When we see you, we still see a little boy. I'm sorry. We see a little trans boy. I'm sorry to tell you, girl. I'm not even trying to roast you. Like, you know what it is? Your voice is too deep. Like, it's just too deep. Like, your voice so deep, we gotta dap you up. Like, all right, what up, gang? Like, that's what it is. Like, you don't have a girly voice. If you had a girly voice, yeah, like I think it would be a little bit different. And we didn't see you like. You came in the game like mad organic and kind of like a dude. So it is what it is. Yeah, I think it's a Memphis accent. Music. Like, yeah, I don't think there's no sexy way for a woman who can't say music to come off. Music. Check out my music. Like, yeah, come on. Yo, you gotta Hooked on Phonics is free. You gotta go get some Rosetta Stone for English. Come on now, damn. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. She look like she about to suck this nigga to infinity. Boy, you better stay away, Michael Rubin. You lose all them billions like our motherfucker lost his career, nigga. Yeah, you better stay away from this Jezebel. I ain't gonna hold you. You better stay the f***. Megan do look like she probably give a hell of a fellatio. God damn it. This is what I don't understand. Meg, you in the building with Drake and you ain't bang on all type of sets on that nigga. On an album, you should have been banging on that. Yeah, this is Drake op right here. Meg,
Well,
what she ain't doing.
there you had what that Demix had to say about that. For me, it's the audacity. It is the audacity for me. For like Akademiks is out there calling another person a little boy. And I'm like, do you have a mirror? Do you ever take a look at yourself? What has this girl done to you? First of all, what has Cousin Sloth done to you for you to be out here, calling a little boy and things like that? I mean, I know that Cousin Sloth can be corny to a certain extent, but I feel like that does not give you the right to be coming for the girls' looks like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, does he know that when we look at him, we still see a huge, massive, green frog? Does he know that? It's like he doesn't know that when we look at him, all we see is a frog. A massive one at that. Like literally, you are Shrek, Demix, to us. And you have the audacity to come for this girl like this. And he also went further and said that, well, it looks like the transformer could suck the behind out of Michael Rubin. Like the way he kept on talking about, consuming another person's hee-haw, another man's hee-haw. The way he kept on emphasizing on Megan the Stallion's, sucking techniques. Words like this. I don't like saying words like this. I just feel like they're wrong. I don't like saying that. That's why I had to say consuming. Who consumes D, you guys? But anyway, you get what I'm saying. I might use the word consume because sucking itself for me, it still sounds a little bit, And the way he kept on, he kept going on and on about how Megan, it almost seemed or felt as if he wanted to do the sucking himself, and he was jealous that probably Michael was gonna let Bongo 2 suck his huh? I do. Academics, leave these women alone, okay? Because I literally looked at that picture and I'm like, what's so triggering to you about that picture? Do you want Michael Rubin yourself? Because where is this coming from? Especially the cousin slot part. I didn't like that one bit, I did not like that one bit. I understand that sometimes I'm always talking about, how corny and stuff Cousin Sloth is like, but I don't condone that, especially coming from somebody who looks like a frog, okay? If he probably looked any better, maybe I would, But it's his audacity to come for Cousin Sloth. She has been trying to improve, she's been doing her thing. She has Victoria's Secret's, lingerie on. I even spoke about, her having lingerie on even on stage. I spoke about it in my other video. Don't you see the girl is trying? Her behind is beginning. Like, don't you act like you don't see all of that, academics. How dare you? I mean, I even spoke about it in my last video. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Dad Demix coming for Cousin Sloth. Does he want Michael Rubin, or what exactly is happening? Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj getting mad at people getting mad at Nicki Minaj for the memes that she keeps on sharing on her page. I told you this woman could put a full stop and people would be so mad, okay? Because at this point, they are still getting mad. Like literally each time that Nicki Minaj posts something vague on her page, they're out there crying, oh my God, why is she doing that? She has been waiting to drag this person. She's obsessed. She's this, she's that, she's that. But when Nicki Minaj got arrested and Bongo 2 was out there taking shady pictures and being funny, you guys were all for it. Okay? But now you're crying because of a chucky picture. Why are you crying on the internet? Oh my God. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section how you feel about Nicki Minaj getting these people mad for doing the absolute least. Okay, now thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers, so please do the needful and subscribe. Until my next one, see you.